Su questo tema molto tecnico invito sul palco Ronny Siegel, che è il Vice President Sales di Kaspar Walter, per cui Ronny, please come here, and this will be the only presentation in English today, so thank you for being here in a foreigner country, you know, with a foreigner language, in an agenda totally in Italian, so thank you very much for that. And for the content you bring to us today.
Thank you, Andrea, for the introduction. And first of all, I apologize for not being able to present to you in Italian. As Andrea mentioned, hexavalent chrome is an issue for every one of us involved in the rotogravure industry. To keep it in simple words, you could say, no chrome, no gravure. In Italian, senza cromo non c'è rotocalco.
That's right.
This is probably the first one I'm trying in Italian. Okay, there might be coming something else later. Our heliograin process initiative is targeting that issue from various sides. Heliograin process is our triple parallel strategy to secure a leading role for gravure printing in the future. It consists of 3 individual pillars: Chrome Extend, Heliochrome Neo, and Heliopearl. I would like to start with the introduction of Chrome Extend. Chrome Extend is our strategy for the future use of hexavalent chrome. Hexavalent chrome is what all of you guys are using today. Today's status in terms of usability of hexavalent chrome, we're all covered under the so-called CTAC authorization. This authorization grants the use of hexavalent chrome until September 2024. To secure the further use of hexavalent chrome, we, as Kaspar Walter, have submitted a supply chain application to the European Chemical Agency for all the 117 gravure cylinder and embossing cylinder manufacturing sites within the European Union. We're asking for the further use of chromium 3 oxide. Don't mix it up. Chromium 3 oxide for a chemist means hexavalent chrome. I'll try to stick my wording towards hexavalent chrome. So we apply for a further use of 12 years. That means we're requesting the European Chemical Agency to be able to use hexavalent chrome until 2033. This authorization is completely funded by us, so there's no charge to you guys. What's going to happen if our authorization becomes effective? Well, it's pretty simple. There's nothing like a membership required. The only thing you guys will have to do is you have to be part of the supply chain. We're expecting for our authorization very similar conditions like what we currently have under the CTAC. Different to the CTAC application, we are only requesting for the use of liquid chrome. And we're only requesting an application or a permission, so to speak, for the use of horizontal chrome plating. In terms of a timeline, we kicked the project beginning of 2019. We submitted our authorization application by February 21, and at the moment we're in the so-called trial phase. That means the European Chemical Agency, us, and you probably as customers, some people who have an opinion on our application, are in talks. We have had the first community meeting, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and as a side note, that went pretty well. So the finish line for us in terms of Chrome Extend is going to be Q3 2022, where we expect a clear answer from the European Chemical Agency. What you guys have to take from Chrome Extend. Right now, everyone is safe until September 2024 with CTOC. We are requesting the further use of hexavalent Chrome, all you guys are doing today, for this decade. And with our application, we're building each and every one of you a safe bridge towards the future of chrome plating. The future of chrome plating under our strategy, HelioGreen process, is heliochrome neo. Heliochrome neo is a trivalent chrome electrolyte. It's a complete substitution of the actually used hexavalent chrome plating process. It integrates seamlessly into all your cylinder manufacturing plants. And more important, it integrates seamlessly into your actual printing process. It is very simple. You take a Chrome 6 tank out, you put a Chrome 3 tank in, and you still make cylinders the way you make cylinders today. The beauty with the Chrome 3 is it comes with lower energy consumption, it comes with a much lower health risk, and there is no ECHA authorization and no related expenses. Yeah, to summarize Chrome Neo a little bit. With heliochrome Neo, we are converting an actual toxic, carcinogen, and highly regulated process into a non-toxic process. We're changing the way of chrome plating from liquid chrome handled in large volumes, typically shipped in IBC containers under regulations with special transportation, towards a metal dissolved during the process. So the new chrome looks like that. That's completely safe. In its metal form, you can hold it, you can touch it, you can chew it if you want to, if your dentist agrees, but this is a completely different ballgame. This is the secure way, the future way of making chrome plating. Where are we today in terms of heliochrome neo? The picture you see is a brand new generation of slimline chrome plating tank, specifically designed for heliochrome neo. It comes with an evolutionary human-machine interface. I kind of like the phrase. So what we did with development of the software, we basically put the brain of a process engineer into the PLC control of the machine. And for those of you who already know these equipments, like Gian Matteo, for example, it basically means one slimline tank out, the other slimline tank in. We are actually that's okay. So we had a press run, just for your information, yesterday at Huhtamaki in Ronsburg for a specific dog food product, and we run secure and stable 500,000 meter print length with heliochrome neo. The pictures starting from left to right. The left picture shows a cylinder during plating in the trivalent chrome electrolyte. The next picture is after plating. The third picture is a cylinder in a chrome polisher. Chrome polish is the same like you use it today, simple paper polish. And on the right hand side, you see a shiny metal surface as you know it from Chrome 6, made in Chrome 3. The market launch for heliochrome neo is going to be Q2 2022. Summarizing Chrome neo. The future of chrome plating is there. No ECHA authorization, no expenses, a non-toxic process. I'll try that one. I'll try that one in Italian as well. So it's Cromo trivalente sostituisce Cromo Esavalente. Thank you. That was the most important thing of the presentation, trying that. All right. So for simple words, You guys don't have to be concerned about chrome plating. The conventional way of making gravure cylinders will survive. We can use hexavalent chrome securely until 2024. The next application will secure the use of hexavalent chrome for this decade. Best possible scenario until 2033. That gives each and every one of you enough time to make an investment into the future of chrome plating, heliochrome neo. And Gian Matteo used in his presentation a couple of words of Steve Jobs, and heliopearl is the thing which I typically would like to put into as there's one more thing. Heliopearl is a polymeric laser engravable monolayer. What we're going to talk is a development project. This is not ready. It's not ready to be sold in the market. It's in development stage. When we started with the development of heliopearl, we gave ourselves 3 targets to come up with a new type of gravure print form. It has to be faster, cheaper, and better. The speed approach of heliopearl is fairly simple. With a polymeric monolayer, you dramatically reduce the number of process steps in order to manufacture a cylinder. Compared to the conventional way of making a cylinder, heliopearl cuts the number of process steps from 11 or 13 down to 3. Coating, surface treatment, direct laser imaging. By only having 3 process steps, you also reduce significantly the amount of equipment needed. Furthermore, heliopearl reduces the waste produced during the manufacturing of gravure cylinders. And last but not least, significant point for all you gravure printers, we are utilizing all existing cylinders and all existing gravure presses. A few things on the characteristics of heliopearl. As mentioned earlier, it is compatible with all existing cylinders as well as rotogravure presses. It sticks on steel, it sticks on aluminum, it even sticks on copper. There is no modification required on the press. And it is an open technology for alternative base cylinder solutions. The upper right hand picture shows heliopearl coated onto an aluminum sleeve. The process does not require a license for plating. There is no hazardous exhaust, there is no hazardous wastewater. By reducing the number of process steps, you reduce the energy usage for making a gravure cylinder by almost 80%. Hand in hand with that comes a tremendous reduction of your carbon oxide footprint. What you see here is a 3D animated picture of the basic setup of heliopearl. So it's 3 machines needed. A coating machine, a grinding machine, and a laser engraver. The laser engraving brings us to the last target of our heliopearl. We wanted to make the gravure print form better. And therefore, we decided to make heliopearl only available for direct laser imaging. Only direct laser imaging offers us an unlimited variety of cell shapes. With that process, you can think of having specific cell shapes for specific things. And that's a topic worldwide. I mean, if you discuss with printers in the United States, with printers in Serbia, everyone is concerned about how can I reduce my whiting. With a process like that, pretty simple. You do your white cylinder on conventional cells, you do your CMYK half autotypical, you can have in the same imaging device, for example, honeycomb cells for whatever application you require. In our opinion, the direct laser imaging is the best possible adaptation towards ECG. Here in Europe, ECG is not such a big theme. But if you look into the United States, for example, where you have big printers already running ECG for brand owners. Or you look into the Japanese market, where a lot of the printers don't run 7C, but they run 5C. With a direct laser imaging device, you have no sawtooth effect. You have ultimately super sharp line work. The device itself has to be considered as a 3D image setter, and its imaging quality comes ultimately in HD. So where we are with the development project. If you hit it again, then the video starts. Cool, thank you. So we have a Helio Pearl test installation at our premises in Kreiling, close to Munich. We already had several successful print runs at W&H and on the HDM. We are running stable up to 100,000 meters. And currently the design and development team is busy with industrializing the process. We have scheduled a couple of print trials with the HDM. The next one is going to happen on, I think it's the 9th of November. And we are continuously producing cylinders. Summary of our Helio Green process strategy. Triple parallel. We're doing 3 things at the same time. We make sure that you all can use hexavalent chrome at least for the next decade. We have a trivalent chrome in the pipeline, which we're going to launch by Q2 next year. Complete substitution of the Chrome 6 process. So the conventional way of making cylinders, guys, is secured. And there is a development project in the pipeline which has a huge potential to change how gravure is today. That's it.
Thank you, Ronny.